Alright, hello random people of the internet. Today is the fourth day without a Nico Robin leader in the One Piece trading card game. So today I am going to be ranking One Piece villains based on based on their partner appeal. Like how good of a partner they would be. And I just remembered there is an actual child on this list, so I'm just going to quickly give her her own category. Um, yes, I have not watched any of the movies, so movie villains are going separate. And also, the music backing today's tier listing is Sessions Diana from League of Legends. Yeah. Okay, actual child. You are you're going there. Anyway, last night I painstakingly ordered these in terms of chronological order. I forgot that word for a second. Anyway, starting off very strong with Axan Morgan, D tier. I'm not going to explain myself. Morgan. Okay, so Axan Morgan, he just sucks. He sucks. He just sucks. He's a narcissist. He isn't even like a high rank in the Marines. Like he basically like even his own son Helmeppo, like Helmeppo, he like unless Helmeppo was sucking him off, he he barely even cared about Helmeppo. Now then, Buggy is an A tier, at least. I may move him up to S later, but Buggy is an easy A tier. I'm a Tumblr user. I love Buggy. Like Buggy, not only does he have like, not only is he so slay, like look at this man. He goes from like silly little guy to this guy is like somewhat he's like he's always looking amazing. Plus he we have seen that the fact that his core crewmates from like East Blue, like with all that jazz, are still with him, like even though he is now a Yonko. Like Buggy is an easy A tier. Actually, an S tier. He values like everyone around him. He is amazing. Okay, Kuro's like a B. Yeah, he's just sort of a horrible person. He would actually see. Kuro's a horrible person. He would not care about any partner. Like he would not care about you. He would not like make you dinner in the morning. He would not make you breakfast in the morning. Like Buggy would totally do that. Kuro not so much, but he'd still at least like use you for his schemes. Morgan's just wouldn't care about you. Geen is, I don't know, I'd give him a B tier. Considering how he was I don't even know why he's technically on this tier list. He showed up for a little bit. He was, actually I'll give him an A. Like he is a nice person. Geen is good, but he just doesn't have enough screen time for me to justify giving him anything higher than an A, like a tentative A. But he is like a moral and good person, and also like he's just chill. We love Geen. Don Krieg, also a D for Don Krieg. I forgot he existed for a decent while. He is like Oda forgot Kuro existed. I forgot. Pretty much every fan forgets Don Krieg existed, with the exception of well, until the live action had him in it, because he's Don Krieg. Like he just isn't even interesting. He sucks. He's a mean. Like he just sucks. I hate him. Arlong, also D. He's just racist. Arlong sucks. I hate Arlong so much. Smoker, barely a villain. Sorry, I am kind of breezing through this. Smoker gets an A tier, I think. And yeah, I'll move Geen back down to B just because of lack of screen time. Smoker is good. Like he cares about his people. He cares about Tashigi. He cares about the average citizen. Like he'd care about you. He'd take care of you. He would probably make you food. Like keep you company when you're sick. But like he's dedicated to his job, and he's a bit, like, set in his ways, at least as a Marine. Yeah. Warpole, like, if we're talking Drum Island Warpole, he is easily a D tier. But I think his cover story, like, with him, like, developing an empire where he makes toys, and also pulling that absolute baddie. Like, his Home Slice has got to be doing something right. And also, like, he'd give you free toys. So I'm giving him a C tier with Kuro. Daz Bones gets a C tier. He's like, I don't know. Well, firstly, he is made of knives. Like, he is, like, the knife Logia, basically. Is he a Logia or a Paramecia? I think he's a Paramecia. But he's basically just sharp. And, that kind of sucks. Like, imagine trying to have a skinny knight with him. That would hurt. And also, like, he doesn't have a ton of screen time outside of just being, like, Crocodile's right-hand man. But he is still, like, I do reckon he'd at least, like, be a decent partner. Bon Clay, like, do I need to elaborate? Bon Clay is amazing. I love Bon Clay. Like, not only would Homie, like, they would care for you, they would do your makeup, like, they would dance with you, they'd constantly be full of energy, and they would die for you if they liked you. Like, we all saw that scene in Impel Down where, like, they see Luffy and Luffy sees them and they just have that massive hug, like, yeah, I'll never die. Like, yes, let's go, Bon Clay. I love you. Absolute royalty. And also Bon Clay is just like, and also, like, yeah, they just care about you. They have fun fashion sense. Like, plus, like, aren't they, like, somewhat notable in Kamabaka Island now? I don't know. They haven't had screen time recently, I don't think. But yeah, Bon Slay, more like Crocodile. Oh my. Oh. Okay, listen. I am a proud Tumblrina, and trust me when I say I have seen so much art of Crocodile as, like, an absolutely amazing partner / parent. Like, this man would like, anything you want, daddy would get it for you. Like, baby girl wants more jewelry, Crocodile's got you. Like, baby girl wants makeup, Crocodile's got you. Like, whatever you want, he'll get it for you. Plus, like the only downside is that he's literally made of sand. And even then, like, get some haki and we Gucci. But, like, jeez. Not only is he hot as... Not only is, like, he gorgeous, like... Okay, listen, I very much so have a type, but, yeah, he is gorgeous. Like, he's got the perfect aesthetic, like, he's chilling, he's got, like, the dark little secrets, but also, like, he's still fought for Luffy at Marineford, like, fought against the government is probably a better way to put it. Like, most of Baroque works are no longer loyal to him, which, fair, he is kind of evil. But, like, he would take such good care of you. Like, and also, like, goddamn, what? Like, listen, this may just be a me thing, but, like, put that cigar out on me. Oh my god, he is... Anyway, before this gets, like, illegal, Enel is a D tier. Enel is a D tier. I hate Enel. Like, bottom of D tier. Below the actual racist. Enel just has a god complex. He looks like Eminem. Like, sure he is, like, vague no, sure, like, he is somewhat, like, he's muscular, and he's got the silly little meme face, but no, like, unless, he's, like, the same as Don Creek, not Don Creek, as Morgan, like, unless you're, like, solely serving him, he doesn't care about you, like, you'd basically just be there for his own pleasure, like, that ain't healthy. And I mean, like, I get that some people are into that, but I am not. And this is my tier list. Anyway, Foxy. Foxy, my beloved. Foxy gets an A tier. Listen, Long Ring Long Land is my favorite arc. I will talk about that at some point in the future. But Foxy, like, come on, he is so perfect. Like, well, okay. So listen, imagine you're in bed with him, right? Okay. Listen, he can use his fruit to, like, you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to avoid, like, making YouTube hurt me. But also, like, he'd be so, like, he's got a good jawline, like, he's buff, like, he's attractive. Plus, like, he, like, cares about, or at least, like, he has all sorts of funny people in his crew, like, he knows how to put on a show, like, he's definitely, like, interesting and enjoyable, and, like, I would totally just, and yeah, like, he would be awesome as a person to, like, he would just be so much fun to date. But, like, I wouldn't put him as, like, maybe I'll put him in B tier, like, okay, like, avoid at all costs, one night stand, maybe a few times, would date, or, like, would date for a bit, long-term relationship, Crocodile. Cruzan, okay, so, like, hear me out, Cruzan he's super, like, he's very chill, he has his own sense of justice, he is, oh yeah, with the admirals and such, I'm just going sort of off their first appearances, or, like, first notable appearances where they oppose the Straw Hats. So, Cruzan is End of Long Ring Long Land, not Crocodile, sorry, I'm always thinking about him. Borsalino is, like, Borsalino is, like, I wasn't really sure what to do with Borsalino and Kuma, because, like, sort of, Kuma, I guess, could go there chronologically, but, like, they're both sort of the villains of Sabaody, and then Akainu, and also, like, the rest of Blackbeard and Sengoku, they're all just sort of going in the Marineford pile, is what I'll call it. Anyway, Cruzan. Cruzan is, like, he is a very, like, chill, caring person. Like, he obviously is willing to deviate from his orders for you, much like Smoker, except, like, he's also got influence in the world, and, like, he is loyal to a fault, like, or correction, he's loyal when it, like, he's loyal, is what I'll say, like, or correction, he's loyal to his own ideals, to the point where, like, he gave up on serving the Marines and literally joined Blackbeard, which, like, I don't know, I wouldn't join Blackbeard, but, like, hey, listen, I'm just saying, he would take care of me, and like, he's decently good looking, and, like, and he's funny. Actually, I'll put him in A tier with Smoker. I'm not going to explain myself. Lucci gets a B. Lucci is, like, I don't really like Lucci. He's sort of too much of a sadistic, evil bastard for me. But, like, I could definitely see myself having some fun with Lucci. Like, as a repeated, like, thing. Like, maybe every now and again I'd give him a call and he could show me what a leopard can do. Anyway, is he a leopard or a tiger? Perona, Perona's getting a B tier because, like, on the one hand, she's like, listen, she's adorable. I love her, even if she did get a TCG leader before Robin. Keep in mind, Perona was a notable character for Thriller Bark. She showed up in Zora's time skip and then has barely been seen since. Screw you, Perona. Anyway, yeah. Perona, like, she's adorable. She's got that, like, Misa from Death Note, like, sort of Lolita, like, goth aesthetic. She would be fun to hang out with and, like, go clothes shopping with, and, like, she'd be super, like, she'd be cute and interesting to spend time with, but, like, the fact that she also, like, her ghosts just ruin your self-esteem, like, her devil fruit sort of holds her back. Maybe, like, A tier, in that, like, these guys have, their devil fruits kind of hold them back, or, like, they have something holding them back from being a long-term relationship. Whereas these guys are just sort of people I wouldn't want. Moria, C tier. Like, he's, I don't know. I feel like Moria is like Arrow Ace, and he just like, well, aromantic asexual for those who are not hip with the lingo. Yeah, I feel like he'd just sort of be more interested in, like, kidnapping me and just using my body for his army, which is not a use of my body that I would like. Especially when Crocodile could use my body in so many other ways. Anyway, Kuma. Now then, we are currently, 1097 has just been released, so we're seeing more of Kuma pre-time, like pre-becoming a pacifista. And young Kuma is amazing. Like, he's such a sweetheart. He is a martyr, basically. Like, he is caring to a fault. And Kuma, like, the fact that, like, he would do so much for people he barely knows, like, I would definitely see myself, like, having a relationship with Kuma. But also him, well, A, he's already a father, which, like, I'm alright with, but, like, we don't fully know, like, what that situation is. B, he's also kind of a robot, and, like, right now I don't know if, like, Kuma, like, if it's going off his, like, pre-pacifista self, S tier. If it's just Kuma in general, A. Cruzan, not Cruzan. I went to say, like, Borsalino and sorry, I'm forgetting his like admiral title. I know it's Golden Monkey in Japanese. Kizaru, that's the one. Kizaru, like, I could see, like, he'd be interesting, but, like, I feel like his heart wouldn't really be in it. Maybe he gets a B tier. And also, like, he's kind of old and wrinkly, and I'm like, yeah. Anyway, Magellan, like, on the one hand, I reckon he'd be fun. Like, as in, his devil fruit could be used to some interesting ways. Like, you could certainly do some stuff with Magellan. But I feel like he's too dedicated. Well, A, he's very dedicated to his work. B, like, his devil fruit is literally, like, acid. Like, yes, it's a paramecia, so at least you aren't, like, trying to burn acid, but, like, still. Sakazuki / Akainu. I'm not, do I need to explain myself? Like, genuinely, I could give him a C tier, and that would be, like, wild. This man he's evil. Like, he is genuinely awful person. Like, yeah. Jesus Burgess. I don't really know why specifically this one of Blackbeard's captains is here, but he gets a C tier. Like, I definitely reckon he'd be interesting, because, like, on the one hand, he's, like, massive, muscular, like, that's fun. He's a little wild, so, like, could definitely have some fun with that, but, like, I don't know, not really a relationship kind of person. Sorry, we're in, like, the genuinely awful people area, and honestly, I don't see us getting out of it for a while. Okay, Blackbeard. Oh, that's Sengoku. Blackbeard, like, Teach, B tier. Like, I could definitely, like, see him. I could definitely see, like, some fun stuff with him. Like, he would definitely, like, enjoy spending time with you. Like, he'd be a decent partner, but at the same time, he's kind of gross. All things considered, yes, I know I gave him an S here literally yesterday on his design, but that was his design as a whole, not his appeal as a partner. Yeah, Blackbeard gets a B tier, but like, he'd still like he'd treat you right. Like, Lucci is like all of these guys are more like they'd be chill, but for whatever reason they wouldn't be like a long-term partner. And then these guys are like long-term partners, and then these guys are just like, yeah, casual partners. Sengoku. Okay, I feel like I personally don't like Sengoku, but he gets the sort of like the decent marine, like actually I'll give him B tier. Like, Blackbeard is top of B tier for Blackbeard, because like he'd still be good. Sengoku, like, he's dedicated to his job. He's old though. Like, he's like, there's a difference between like Kizaru, like, old that I'm not comfortable with that, and Sengoku, like, this man has literally, like, he is canonically basically in retirement old. Like, I still reckon, like, he'd treat you well. Like, he could be great if he was younger, but like, he's too old for my tastes. Vanderdecken. Sorry, 1 second. How to wrote below. I just do not like Vanderdecken. Also, fun fact, I literally forgot his name until last night when I was ordering these characters, and I was like, I recognize him from Fishman Island, but I do not remember his name. Like, Vanderdecken just sucks. He's creepy and weird, and okay, maybe giving him his own tier is, like, a little dramatic, considering how, like, Sakazuki, Spandam, and Nell, along Don Krieg, and Accent Organ exist. Hody Jones, okay, these two, like, both of them are just, well, Hody Jones is, like, Arlong racist kind of vibe, and Vanderdecken is just creepy and icky, and, like, he literally has a glove because he touched Shirahoshi with that hand, and, like, he doesn't want to lose her with his devil fruit, and it's like, bro, what the hell? That's so cooked. Virgo, okay, Virgo gets a C tier. Sorry, I'm kind of speedrunning a few of these, because, like, I don't really like half of these characters I do just genuinely dislike or hate them to some degree. We're getting into more likable ones now, but, like, soon though. So, that's right, Virgo is, yeah, I don't know, like, I'll give him the Marine, I'll give him, like, he gets B tier with all the Marines I don't like. But, yeah, like, he's a little goofy, but he's just mean. Actually, yeah, C tier. He stays in C tier. Monet is, like, on the one hand, so, like, if this were just me, like, thirsting, she's up here with Crocodile, but, like, I put her in A tier. Like, she's nice, her devil fruit is a Paramecia, so we don't really have to worry about, like, know, you know? But, like, I don't know, there's also the fact that, like, she's sort of a little, her allegiances are a bit all over the place, like, she's also, like, not exactly a great person, like, you know, that's the issue with a lot of the Punk Hazard characters, and a lot of the villains from, a lot of the, like, Don Quixote family villains, is that they were kind of like, just, like, criminals in, like, a genuinely, like, awful way, as opposed to the, like, oh yeah, Blackbeard kills people, like, and then it's like, oh yeah, these guys, like, experiment on children, and it's like, oh no, because, like, on the one hand, yes, she is a beautiful, harpy lady who, like, yes, she's adorable, but also, like, actual, like, human trafficking criminal. Okay, so this one is, listen, this one will get me a lot of flack. I love Caesar Clown. I just love him. I don't know why. He is like, he's such a stupid little man. I love him. He, like, not only is his design gorgeous, like, he'd kind of be so terrified of you that he would just, like, be like, yes, whatever you say, mistress. Like, he would be obedient. He wouldn't cheat on you. He would definitely, like, he'd be a little bit of a greedy ratbag, but he'd still be okay. And also, like, I do just genuinely think he is awesome, like, as a design. Like, I don't know how to say it. I love his design. I love how comical he is. Like, he's so stupid, so good. It's so fun. Yeah, and also I've seen a lot of thirst edits of him. Anyway, Isho Fujitora. Okay, like, he is the one Marine Admiral I would actually, like, genuinely say is good. Like, yes, he is a part of the Marines, but, like, he trusts in fate, which, like, okay, he's a bit of a gambler, so actually maybe A tier, because gambling addiction not good. We'll ignore that Caesar Clown literally experiments on children. Yeah. Gambling addiction bad. Yeah, I feel like Yashir would, like, he'd take care of you. He'd play games with you, like, he's blind, so, like, looks wouldn't really matter to him, like, he's got power in the world, his devil fruit, like, I'm just saying, you could definitely do some stuff with that. Like, this man could definitely, like, he'd definitely be a good partner, but he is just not for me. Like, not fully for me. Treble is gross. I just don't like Treble. Doffy, also, I do not like Doffy. Judge, sorry, yeah, like, these three, I can just sort of sum them all up as genuinely, like, awful person, as in, like, Caesar Clown experiments on children that he kidnaps. Judge experimented on his own children before they were born. Doffy is, like, listen, as a proud anti-capitalist, Doffy is everything I stand against, because he is like, oh yeah, I should have inherited wealth, y'all should revere me as a god, y'all are less than me. And then Treble just, like, actively supports that. Treble's like, yes, very good, Master Doffy. I know that is, like, not, that probably is so far from his voice, but shut up. Charlotte Smoothie, I literally forgot her name until just then. Smoothie gets, like, a C tier, like, I don't know, I don't really remember much about her, but smash. Actually, maybe a B tier, because I remember she was decent. Pudding? Is that her name? Uh, Pudding, I think it is. Sorry, I'm... Yes, Pudding. Okay, sorry, I did... Listen, I started high school when, like, when we saw her for the last time, and I just, like, I'm basically done with high school, and we've just seen her again in the manga, and, that's kind of why I forgot she existed. Or forgot her name, correction. But yeah, Pudding is, like, I love her. She's such a girl fail, but also, like, she has approval issues, like, she has all these issues, and it's just, like, so relatable. I would, like, genuinely, we could just have a girls' night where we, like, do each other's makeup, do each other's nails, and, like, and, like, you can call her eyes beautiful, and she's, like, oh my, and break her as a person, and, like, she can be adorable. Plus, like, she can bake. Oh, is she 16? It's Sanji, Sanji? Oh, I thought she was an adult. Assuming that this is incorrect. Assuming that that's incorrect, and Sanji did not attempt to marry a minor, she gets an 8 here. Otherwise, actual child. Charlotte Perospero, no. Smelly man. Actually, maybe C tier, because, like, I kind of want to see what he can do, okay? Katakuri, whose name literally translates to Dogtooth, which I found out through a very bad fan translation. Listen, so he is an awakened paramecia user, which, like, and his fruit is literally just mochi. So, like, he has an infinite supply of food. He can be your muscle boy or your soft squishy boy, and, like, either way he's cool. He is, like, a genuinely, like, actually decent person, which in comparison to the rest of his siblings is like, yo, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. Yeah, and also, like, he's buff. Those teeth, like, I want to see what he could do to me with those. Okay, listen, I listen, and like, yeah, plus, like, he's a skilled fighter. Like, he's worth, like, what is it, over a billion, like, a billion berries, basically. Like, he's got so much going for him. And also his drip and, like, his personality. Yeah, his personality is also awesome. Like, I love him. Like, genuinely, if Crocodile did not exist, Katakuri would probably be the top. Big Mom. Listen, on the one hand, if we were just dealing with Big Mom as, like, Big Mom, the idea, as in, like, giant woman, loves her family, is a little goofy when it comes to sweets, easy S tier, like, easy S tier. But going off Big Mom as an actual person, like, all of her children are traumatized. She literally, like, she wants to create a utopia, but baby girl, you do not, like, use your devil fruit powers to take fractions of people's souls. Like, I'd still kind of want to see what, like, the mixture of me and Big Mom would come at us. Like, would we end up with someone like Katakuri? Would we end up with, like, Perospero? Would we end up with Brule? Like, what would we end up with? That'd be fun. But also, like, get me away from this woman as fast as possible. Like, dear Lord. Jack, the fact I remember his name is impressive. Jack, it just sucks. His devil fruit isn't even, like, he's a mammoth. Like, bruh. Conjurer, B tier. Like, don't know, he's mid. Like, I could definitely, like, we can definitely do some interesting stuff. His fruit is very, very fun. Yeah, like, you could definitely cook with Conjurer, but nah. Kaido, okay, like, on the one hand, like, his kid, Yamato, I love Yamato. Yamato is so goofy and so fun, and I love him. Also, I'm using him for Yamato because, like, trans Yamato we stan. But, like, Kaido? Like, on the one hand, yes, he is physically gorgeous, like, he turns into a dragon, like, but also, like, he just wouldn't be a good partner, like, maybe every now and again, or, like, probably only once, but, like, he'd still be interesting. And, anyway, yeah, I'll just quickly have a look through to see if there are any tiers I want to adjust. I should probably move Smoothie I'm putting down, but also, like, I love her. She's a girl fail. She is my queen. Monet should probably also go down, but I like her. Don Krieg deserves his own special tier because I hate Don Krieg. Like, there's nothing interesting about him as a character. Virgo could probably go down, but also, nah, Virgo's just going down. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that is my One Piece villains, kind of as romantic partners, kind of just a smash or pass. Yeah. Yeah, that's my RPS. Goodbye, random people of the internet. I love you all. Like and subscribe if you. I don't know. I don't like shilling. It feels awkward. Goodbye.